check in with Hydro-Quebec and again now with Maxence Huard-Lefebvre from Hydro-Quebec. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for doing this. We appreciate it. It's and I'm sure it's you've been hearing that a lot of subscribers, a lot of Montrealers are quite frustrated. There are those who have their power back. Those who don't have their power back aren't really comforted by the progress. Where are we at now in terms of the numbers?
Yes, and we understand very well people without power. We have people in our team who don't have power right now, so we are at the offices to work. But I have a good news. The good news is that we reached 50% of the customers affected since the beginning of the event that have their power back. So that's good news. And now we are working on, about 300,000 different customers that we are trying to restore power in the next hours. And
how do you decide which areas you're going to prioritize? Because we hear that power is coming back, and on the island, La Salle, Verdun, a little bit on the West Island, but I know that parts of Pierrefonds are still in the dark. Laval and Vaudreuil-Dorion. How do you decide which areas you'll hit first?
Yeah. It's a very good question. And first, I would like to say it's not by region. So we are not taking teams and saying to them, okay, you go in the Laurentians first. It's not the way it works.
Yeah.
We go first at what we call P1 priority customers. So I'm talking about hospitals, CHE, SLD. So the very important public services like aqueduct that we have to get back fast. And after we work on the outages that are affecting the most customers. So if an outage affects, by example, 3,000 customers at the time, we are going to prioritize this outage. And after, maybe we will discover smaller outages, and we will work on those ones after.
I spoke with a woman earlier who is in a private seniors residence on Ile de l'Ouest. Do those count as priority?
Yes, the senior people places like CHSLD, they have a priority.
And it's going to be, we talked about how cold it's going to be overnight and how strong the winds are. How is that making the job more difficult for the crews?
It's bringing another challenge, I would say, because we are seeing wind gusts of 50, 60, or 70 kilometers per hour today. So it could create new outages, but the good news is the fact that it's in other areas than where the ice storm hit in the last hours. So we don't expect there will be a lot of outages related to this.
Okay. I'm speaking with Maxence Huard-Lefebvre from Hydro-Quebec. As you and I are speaking, I'm getting a lot of text messages from listeners. I don't suppose you're able to pinpoint, and can you tell them when it'll be back in La Salle or Dorval or Laval?
It's very difficult to say, and I understand them to ask this question because we all want to know when it's going to come back. It depends of the area you are in. By example, in La Salle, some people did already have their power back. It depends of are you connected to a principal line that is giving power to other lines. So maybe we went on this one first because we had the opportunity to restore the power to more customers with the same kind of intervention. But we will continue until the last customer will be reconnected to our grid.
And is the goal still the same? We saw the press conference at 11. Is the goal still the same, 800,000 by midnight?
Yeah, we think yesterday we succeed to do 1/3 of the affected customers. This morning we were at 40%, now over 50%. So I think we're going to continue to progress like this. It's progressing well. So I think by tonight at midnight we should be there.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Maxence. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have
Bye-bye.
a good day.
Maxence Huard-Lefebvre from Hydro-Quebec. And, you have to take what Hydro-Quebec says at face value. It's very frustrating for those of you that don't have power, to listen to listen what he has to say, to hear what Hydro-Quebec and the government have to say about what their goals are, who's getting power back, who hasn't gotten power back yet.